What's up, everybody? Chef Z. I wasn't going to do a video, but I already got everything chopped up and stuff for it, so I'm doing some jambalaya. I got some diced up, what they call the Holy Trinity down there. Holy Trinity is your salt or diced up, let me turn this down. Diced up onion, green bell pepper, and celery. I had red onion. I did half red, half white, but I got celery in there, green bell pepper, and I had a poblano pepper left. I did Mexican food the other night, so I actually tossed that in there. So it's like a darker. Poblano peppers are not hot, but you know, it's got a little bite to it, not too bad, just for the hell of it. I know it's not traditional, but I don't care. Andouille sausage, it's hard up here in Kentucky to actually find some firm. I could find like chorizo or something. You know, it's hard to find a good quality brand of andouille, and that's what they use. So I just got your basic kielbasa or smoked sausage right there. Rice. Usually it's like white rice or whatever. I actually had a box of, or not a box, a bag of the Zatarain's brand that you can add to dishes and stuff like that, so it'll save a few bucks. I didn't have to go to the store and buy rice. Instead of canned tomatoes, tomatoes are in season. People keep giving them to me, so I gotta use them some way, so I'm gonna chop up some tomato. This would be a chicken and rice, or chicken and sausage jambalaya. Right here I got chicken breast, chunked up. I coated it with some little bit of salt and pepper, not too much salt because that Zatarain's brand of rice has salt in it. What else? I did smoked paprika, and I'll add some cayenne pepper later once I'm doing the vegetables, but I just got my chicken going, got it seared up. I'm going to pull that off, and I'll start adding my sausage in. Then I'll add my vegetables, but I'll show you all that step in a minute. Again, this is Chef Z doing some jambalaya. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys in a few. Hey, I just had to get a shot of this real quick. Look at those tomatoes. Homegrown, man. Beautiful. So I'm chopping some up, like I said, to put in the jambalaya, but these are awesome. All that meat, not that seedy and watery like you would get at the grocery store. So anyway, I'll check back in when I'm sauteing the vegetables and sausage. Alright, I'm back. I just pulled my chicken out for the jambalaya. Seasoned up, smoked paprika, a little pepper, a little salt, not too much salt though. Got the oil left, and I'm about to add my sausage. Boom. Get that in there. Back here I got a little light chicken stock. Not nothing too heavy, like I said. I'm using that Zatarain's already like seasoned rice, so it does. It's the less sodium brand, but like I said, I already had it, so I wasn't about to go out and buy rice. I had everything here. This was just something I put together. I had all this stuff here. So right here I got some cayenne pepper and some cumin. And like I said, the Holy Trinity, sauteed onions, or not sauteed yet, but onions, celery, and bell pepper. And of course I'll add some garlic. Here's some garlic right here. Little pre-minced stuff. I might chop up some fresh. I chopped up those tomatoes. Basically that's it, man. You go into stages. So I'm going to saute this sausage up. Let that flavor get out. I will add the veg next, and then my seasonings. Let that all saute. Then I'll add the tomatoes, chicken stock, rice, put my chicken in, and let it go. So I might let my chicken wait till the rice is almost done, because I done seared it. It's almost cooked all the way through. I don't want it to dry out as chicken breast. Usually I do it with chicken thighs, then I can just do the whole thigh, but like I said, this is just something I'm doing quick for the fam to eat on. I'm gonna go out in my garden and grab me a bay leaf. That's one of the key things in your Cajun cooking. or New Orleans, whatever. Creole, there's differences between the two, I'm sure. Some say if you use tomatoes, it's Creole, I think, or in Cajun, not. I don't know the whole deal. I'm from Kentucky, so I can tell you how to make a hot brown. I might do that for a video. Show you guys something Kentucky. Show you guys how to make a hot brown Henry Bain sauce. Yep. So anyway, let that saute. I'll be back. All right. Got my sausage sauteed up. Get the flavors out of it. Release some of those oils because you know there's fat and stuff in sausage, and release the juices too. Get a flavor of my oil I got down there. I got some bay leaves I just picked out. And what I'm going to do now is add the seasonings. I opted just to go with garlic powder instead. I got cumin and cayenne pepper. Now the reason I'm adding them like this is because it's going to flavor the oil and wake them back up. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing dried, if you can, it's always the best way to do it is to add them to whatever you're sauteing. You can even add them, you know, without, add oil, then add your spices. Like say if you was making a curry or something, it just breaks them all out, you know. And if you've had your spices longer than a year, might as well go ahead and just clean them up. That's my, that popping is bay leaf, getting the moisture out. They're not dry, they're actually fresh from out there. Anyway, like I was saying about the spices, you want to do that to wake them back up. And like I said, if they're in your cabinet, you know, 6 months plus, especially a year or so, just time to revamp and start all over again. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what I'm going to do right there. Got them going. You can smell it. It smells great in here now. Got my veg, my Holy Trinity I was telling you guys about. Boom, add that in there. And yes, I'm making a big batch because it's great the next day and stuff like that. And this veg will cook down, you know, a lot of moisture and vegetables. And this is going to give it tons of flavor too. So I'm going to let this saute up with the sausage. Then I'll add my rice first, let everything get coated, and then my chicken stock, or actually I'll do my tomatoes first. Yep, almost forgot about the tomatoes. Tomatoes first, then I'll go with my rice, then the chicken stock, but I'll show you the next step. I'm going to let these cook for maybe about 5 to 7 minutes, get them cooked down. Alright, we're at the next stage. I let them vegetables saute. I added those tomatoes. As you can see, they're starting to break down. And the moisture from tomatoes helped me get everything that was stuck to the bottom, which is the flavor, the fond. I think that's the fancy culinary term. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to school, culinary school. 98, I think. 98, 99. Anyway, so they are breaking down now. Like I said, vegetables are sauteed. So you got still moisture coming out, which is good. All these flavors combined. Like I said, the vegetables cooked down. You know, I had a mound on there before, but everything breaks down, which is what you want. Now I'm going to grab the rice. This is about 2.5 cups. Like I said, of that Zatarain's. That's why I didn't add too much seasoning, because this is going to have some flavor in it too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to, let's see, start with about 2 cups and about, I'll eyeball it once I get it coated up. I'll see, it looks about good. Now, you know, it is a rice dish and I still got chicken to add to it too. Like I said, I'm making a lot, but feeding a few people, so sorry about the camera. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Still haven't bought me a tripod, so I'm going to add the rest. So roughly about 2.5 cups of the dry rice. And you know, you can use the white rice or whatever. Like I said, I just had this on hand, so Nobody judge me out there that's, well, it's not how we do it. Well, it's Zatarain's rice, which is a New Orleans product. Save me on seasonings and running to the store, so I don't give a shit. Still gonna taste good. Everything else is stuff I chopped up from scratch. The chicken stock I had going, I decided to add some vegetable juice to it. Sorry, scratching my nose. So there's roughly 4 or 5 cups in there or something like that. And I'm gonna let this saute get coated. I'm gonna add that in there, put a lid on it, and let it go. Think about when you're doing something like this, you know, usually rice is what, 2 to 1. You're doing judgment, but these vegetables have moisture. As you can see, it's coating it. So it's better to not add too much liquid, because you can always add if the rice isn't done. Because you don't want that rice to overcook and get real soft on you, and then you just got mush, you know what I mean? So you want that to have some texture. So I hear it searing up now. Got everything coated. I'm going to go ahead and add it. My liquid, boom. Stir this up. I'll put a lid on it, and then once it's about halfway done, I'll add my chicken and then let that heat through. Like I said, I sauteed this up pretty well. You know, it's nice and firm, pretty much. Well, you can tell it's pretty much all the way cooked through. 95% perfect. I don't want it. If I add it in now and then let it get in there, it would probably dry out. Well, not probably, it would dry out. So I'll add it about halfway through. Anyway, I'm going to stir this up with the lid. I'll check on it about 15 minutes. Alright, it's been about 12-15 minutes-ish. Lid was on. Put it down to a simmer. Rice, see that? How the consistency, there's still some liquid left. I'm going to add the chicken now. So like I said, the chicken was pretty much fully cooked. So I'm adding the chicken in there. And this, if you had shrimp, if you was doing shrimp, this would be the point to add shrimp. Because you want some of that liquid left and you want it to finish cooking. So this is what I would do. Like I said, if this was going to be like a sausage shrimp jambalaya or chicken and shrimp or all three. But you get this mixed in, I'll put the lid back on. And I'm going to bring it back up to temp, meaning to like a low simmer. And I'll probably shut it off. And then let that rice steam and soak up the rest of everything, because I don't want that rice to overcook. So there goes my lid. Cool. I'll show you guys a plate plated up. Might chop up some fresh parsley just to add it in for color or something for garnish, if I have some down in my thing in the fridge. Anyway, just that's it. That's jambalaya. And I want to give a shout out to my boy Paper Cuts, man. He's one of my supporters that actually views my stuff and contacts me back, man. This is I've been busy, been able to send you nothing back. I know you commented on my chili dogs, dude. I appreciate you, man, a ton. So anyway, bro, here's me saying verbally, appreciate you, man. Bow Hunter usually watches my stuff. Appreciate you, dude. Anybody else that checks out my channels, I know my mom watches. Love you, mom. Just trying to get it going, but between working full-time gig and doing my personal chef thing, just busy all the time. So whenever I get a chance to get home and throw a video together, that's when I do it. So appreciate everybody that watches, and we'll say rest in peace to Halsey's Kitchen. Chatted with him a few times, dude. He seemed like a really cool guy. Hope he rests in peace, man. And sorry, you know, for anybody, his family or anybody around. I don't know exactly what happened or whatever, but it's not my business. Just sorry to hear that, man. He did some good food. So other than that, I'll check back in after I show you guys when I played it up. And again, thanks to everybody that watches my stuff. Look at this one more time. Look at it. That smells so good, man. Awesome. Great dish, you know. One pot dish, man. It's really good flavors, and You can make it as hot or mild as you want. I usually make it sort of spicy and put hot sauce on the side. And people that really want it hot, you can serve it with some crunchy French bread or whatever. Just how it is. I'll plate one up and be back with you guys. Alright, here's the plate. Jambalaya. Look at that. Turned out really good. Got the peppers in there. I did add some parsley at the end. That's what the green is. Usually I'd have some green onion, but the store didn't have any. Or I didn't have any. Put it that way. Chicken, chunks of chicken and the sausage. Still a little moisture, which stays moist. You don't want it super dry on the rice. That's what I was meaning about not letting that rice, completely steam and absorb everything, or else it turns out too dry and not that great. And then bam, gotta have some of these hot sauces. These are all my Louisiana. Regular, red chili, roasted garlic, habanero, roasted pepper, and then just another classic Louisiana hot sauce. So anyway, that's it. Hope everybody looks at the recipe and tries it out or whatever. Get the fly out of the way. But and like I said, you can add shrimp. You just need to add it to that stage where I added the chicken that was already pretty much cooked all the way through. You don't want rubbery shrimp. So anyway, classic chicken and sausage jambalaya. This is Chef Z. Please rate, comment, subscribe. If you want to see something, let me know. I don't mind making it.